Hi guys, welcome back for another reaction. Today I'll be reacting to Saxon Switzerland National Park. I've heard this place is super cool and really beautiful, so I'm really excited to check this out. And I really love hiking, so this is gonna be perfect. I'm really excited. Let's get into this.
Welcome back to Trail Tales. If
That's
you're into hiking
cool.
or enjoy the great
Wow,
outdoors, then this video is for you. With this
that's
channel, we seek to inspire you
amazing.
by bringing you along on epic hikes we've discovered throughout our travels. In this video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite hikes. It's truly remarkable just how much you can see
Bastion
on
Bridge.
one walk in the woods. This time we're in eastern Germany, in Saxon Switzerland National Park. The park spills over the border into Czechia, where it becomes Bohemian Switzerland National Park. In total, the two parks
Oh,
amount to 180 square kilometers of wonderful woodland, over 900 named mountains, and extraordinary sandstone formations. Probably
that's
one of the
cool. I'm
most
excited.
iconic sights of the German side is the Bastei Bridge, or Bastei Brücke in German, which has been drawing crowds of tourists for some 200 years. Originally made of
200
wood, it was
years.
replaced
Wow.
by a sandstone construction in 1851 and still stands strong today. Quite why
Jeez.
the parks are named after Switzerland is beyond me. I've never found any explanation, nor have I seen anything in Switzerland that resembles this landscape, but there you go.
Yeah, why does it call Switzerland? I know Switzerland is really beautiful too. Is that why it's called Saxon Switzerland? Now I want to know. I'm curious.
We were hoping that the weather forecast was accurate and that the rain would soon clear up. We started our hike at the main Bastien Bridge tourist centre on a rainy May morning. The signs aren't all that clear, and they're all in German, so expect to get a little lost in one of the many restaurants and gift shops that stand in the way of the scenery.
People really hikes during the rain.
There's no entrance fee to get into the park, although you
Oh,
will
that's
need to shell out a few
nice.
euros for parking. While the bridge itself is free, there is also an additional metal bridge that gets you closer to the rock formations and affords you a nicer view for just €2.50.
It kind of looked
There are
like a
many neat views
fingers.
out over the Elbe Valley, and you can see why this whole region's landscape is so special. It's made up of these oddly shaped hills and jagged rock towers. Eons ago, this was all
Wow.
underwater, part of the Baltic Sea, and so sandstone built up. Once the water subsided, this soft rock was etched and eroded away by rivers and rain over countless more millennia, leaving what we see today. Our planned hike was a 14.2-kilometer loop trail with almost 700 meters of elevation gain, a moderate challenge that we were excited to take on. The trail took us through lush forests and verdant
It's actually
valleys,
not too
through
bad.
caves and gorges, and through some quaint German hamlets. The first such hamlet we came to was
Oh.
Kurortgarten, which was as pretty as it was sleepy. Filled with cottages and family-run hotels, it has an almost surreal fairy tale feel to it. We could appreciate it all the more since the rain had stopped. Keeping an eye on the map, we turned off the main street, up a gravel
Wow.
path into a forest, and since we'd descended quite some distance down to the valley floor, we had only one way to go, back up. We were completely alone. It was clear that no one had been here for some time. There were
It's
even
super
spider
cool.
webs
I
crossing the
like it.
path that needed clearing.
Wow.
The next nice surprise we stumbled upon was Gamrig.
This is my kind of travel. Like I love hiking, checking out places. I like going on a trail. I don't know. It's just beautiful to reconnect with the natures. I love nature stuff, so it just makes me alive. And this place really looks amazing. I love it. It's really beautiful. And just one question: is there a ticks in Germany? I know it's a very odd question, but I'm scared of ticks. When I see tall grasses, I'm just scared. I was like, I can't walk in that grass. Uh, I just I just got ticks on my one time in my leg, and I thought it was a spider at first. I'm not afraid of small spider, tiny ones, but big ones I am. But yeah, I just thought it was a spider, and I was like, no, spider. And then I looked closer to it because it was crawling up to my legs. And then I was like, It's a damn ticks. I was so afraid. I I jumped out of the car. I was so afraid. I can't handle those. Those are creepy looking and scary. Oh,
It wasn't
nasty.
mentioned on the All Trails route we'd picked, but the wooden signs were encouraging us to explore it, and I'm very glad we did. Twisting and turning up a short, steep pathway, we were suddenly
That's a
thrust
cool
out of the forest
view.
and onto a rocky outcrop overlooking the Elbe Valley, the bastion rocks where we had come from, and we could almost see down the valley to our campsite in Königstein. The view was arguably better than from the bridge, since
I
we were alone,
bet.
and we felt all the
Yeah.
luckier for having experienced it spontaneously. To compound our delight, the sun came out and warmed us up.
Look at that. Look at that view. Amazing. It's just fantastic. Look how calm is it. Yeah, there's the only one walking there. That's nice. It's very calming, peaceful. Those are some big rocks. That's huge. Oh, they're closer.
Back on the trail, we began to descend again, deeper and deeper into a valley. At least it felt like that, since the walls were rising higher and higher above us. Only scant shards of sunlight, birdsong, and gentle flowing of the river penetrated the dense canopy of the forest. That and the sound of our jaws dropping at the sight of the stunning scenery. When we started the hike, it was raining, it was grey and dark, and
It looks sunny now.
we were all covered up in our waterproofs, head to toe. But now, as you can see, the sun's out, the weather is glorious, and we are at the bottom of a very steep valley.
Oh my gosh. Is there people that climb those too? That's so high.
So we are just over halfway, which is exciting, and we have been probably for about 3 kilometers walking through the valley. As you can kind of see, there's like a very straight section here along a little river, and we have probably half a kilometer left, and then we're going to start our ascent back up. So should be exhausting. I'm excited.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Our time on the valley floor was at an end, and our ascent started with a steep staircase lined with logs.
Oh, the steep steps.
Soon enough, we were thrust back out of the forest, overlooking the valley we had just climbed up from. The panoramic views quickly changed, and we found ourselves climbing a steep metal staircase through the Wolf's Throat, or Wolfsschlucht in German. It's a bit of a squeeze. The camera really doesn't show how narrow this section was. Neither
Yeah.
does it show how steep the stairs were or how deep we were inside the rock.
This is so fun!
Yeah. Don't really think I'm showing quite how narrow it is.
Yeah, it doesn't really show like how narrow or how steep the steps in the camera. It's so sad. It's so different in person than in the camera. Like you really have to be there in person. The camera doesn't do justice at all. I believe him.
Oh, how steep it is. But it's very both.
Yeah.
Looking up was disorientating, and I found myself really needing to hold onto the railing not to lose my balance.
That will
Nothing
be
we'd read
me.
about the hike prepared us for this part, and it was a welcome surprise to break up the forest and the valley floor that we'd become so acquainted with over the
Oh
past
my
couple of hours.
gosh. That's so cool.
Almost as soon as it had sprung itself upon us, we were out of the wolf's throat and back into the more peaceful forest.
That's so cool. I love it.
Being the curious explorers that we are, we decided to check out a mysterious path we'd found. It wasn't part of our route, nor was it signposted, but it looked well worn enough for there to be something of note at the end. We walked a few hundred meters along the path, with grass so deep our feet and ankles disappeared into it. After a few short minutes, though, we were thrust out onto a huge slab of rock, split in two by a tree, offering an unbelievable view of the valley we'd just walked down. High above the
Ooh,
canopy,
that's
there must have been a
cool.
couple of 100 meters drop below us.
That's
We
really
couldn't help but
cool. I
stop,
like it.
sit, and marvel at the stupendous sight before our eyes.
That's what I do too. When I get on the top, I just sit and just look at the view, sit there for a while, and then head back. It's just so like amazing that it's very worth it when you get on the top and then you're like, oh, can't believe I made it. And it's easier when you're going back, you know. How many national park is in Germany? Now I'm curious.
Lots and lots of stairs,
I hate stairs.
and more in sight. Guess this is our life now.
They look exhausted now. Wow, that's so small, the passage.
One last big reveal, and we're nearly at the finish line.
Oh, oh, I love it.
Wow.
Look at
16
that.
kilometers and 6.5 hours later, we made it to the
Wait,
finish line.
16,
We
And
don't
we're
look too bad, considering. But we made it.
16? I thought I
We
was
lost it.
actually 6.
The weather,
Ugh.
we were lucky. Like, it was perfect. Like, it was a bit cold in the morning, a bit cold and wet, but when the sun came out, it was never too hot. We're shaded most of the way, so we're not getting burnt. And there's a very refreshing breeze along the way.
Yeah. My
But-
feet definitely hurt though.
Yeah, for
So-
sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it was worth it.
100%.
Mm.
As I mentioned, this is one of my favourite hikes, partly for the sheer variety of things we saw along the way, but also because it was simply so beautiful. We completed a total of 17.4 kilometres, climbed a total of 802 metres. It took us about 6
Wow.
hours and 45 minutes from start to finish. I'm rating this hike moderate,
Moderate.
as 17
Okay.
kilometers can be quite long, and there was a significant elevation gain throughout. The national park has hikes for all levels, and the landscape is truly something special, so I highly recommend visiting Saxon, Switzerland. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please.
That was a really cool hike, and I can say it's definitely worth it. I love it. It looks so beautiful there, and it's not busy too. Nice. And yeah, if I ever have a chance to have a lot of time in Germany, I'll definitely visit this too. I've heard it's really, really beautiful in person, so that would be definitely worth it. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.